Imagine this. You're holding $1,000. Not $1,000,000, not a lottery ticket, just $1,000. You have two choices. Spend it on things that will be forgotten in a few years, or invest it in one company and walk away. No checking the stock every hour, no panic selling, no trying to get rich overnight. Just invest and wait. Now here's the question. What would happen if you put that $1,000 into Apple and didn't touch it for 10 years? Would it actually change your life? Or would it just sit there, doing nothing? Let's find out. It's 2015. Apple is already a giant company. The iPhone is everywhere. People are buying MacBooks. The Apple Watch is about to become popular. But many investors are saying the same thing. Apple has already peaked. It's too big to grow. You missed the opportunity. Sound familiar? People say this about successful companies all the time. But despite all the doubts, you decide to invest your entire $1,000 into Apple stock. No fancy strategy, no trading, no timing the market. Just one simple decision. You buy the shares. Then something difficult happens. You wait. A few months pass. Nothing exciting happens. Your investment moves up a little, then down, then up again. Some days you're making money, some days you're losing.
And that's when most people quit. Because investing sounds easy until your money starts moving in the wrong direction. You begin questioning yourself. Did I buy at the wrong time? Should I sell now? Maybe there's a better stock. But instead of reacting emotionally, you stick to the plan. And that decision becomes extremely important. Because the biggest enemy of investors isn't the market. It's impatience. While most people are focused on daily stock prices, Apple keeps doing what great companies do. It keeps building. New iPhones are released. New services launch. Millions of customers stay loyal. The ecosystem gets stronger. People buy an iPhone, then AirPods, then an Apple Watch, then a MacBook. And before they realize it, they're locked into Apple's ecosystem. This creates something
investors love: consistent revenue, year after year. Apple isn't just selling products anymore, it's building habits. And habits can become incredibly valuable. Meanwhile, you continue waiting. No panic, no excitement, just patience. Then 2020 arrives, and suddenly the world changes. Markets crash. Fear spreads everywhere. Businesses shut down. Investors panic. Stock prices collapse. For a moment, it feels like everything is falling apart. Your Apple investment drops too, and now the pressure is intense. People are selling. News headlines are terrifying. Experts are predicting disaster. This is where many investors make a costly mistake. They sell because they're scared. But remember, you weren't investing for 1 month. You weren't investing for 1 year. You were investing for 10 years. So instead of selling, you stay invested. And eventually, the market begins recovering. Apple continues growing. Demand for technology increases. Millions of people work from home. Apple products remain in demand. And your investment starts climbing again, higher than before. Years continue passing. Apple becomes one of the most valuable companies on Earth. The stock keeps growing. Dividends are paid. The company keeps innovating. And something amazing begins happening. Your money starts making money. Then that money starts making even more money. This is the power of compounding, the secret weapon that wealthy investors have used for generations. Not because they're smarter, not because they predict the future, but because they understand one thing. Time can be more powerful than talent. Every year you remain invested, the machine keeps working. Even while you sleep, even while you're at school, even while you're on vacation, your money continues growing. 10 years later, you finally look at your investment. That original $1,000 is no longer just $1,000. Historically, Apple stock has delivered strong long-term returns, though exact results depend on the date you bought, dividends, and market conditions. But the biggest lesson isn't the number. It's what got you there. Patience.
Discipline. Consistency. The truth is, most people spend years searching for the perfect stock, the perfect strategy, the perfect timing. But often, the real secret is finding a great company and giving it enough time to grow. Because investing isn't a race, it's a waiting game. And sometimes, the people who win are simply the ones who refuse to quit. So here's a question. If you had $1,000 today, would you spend it? Or would you invest it and wait 10 years? Let me know in the comments. And remember, the market rewards patience far more often than it rewards panic.